Now, coming out of Detroit, which is one of like the murder capitals, we lost proof to it. There's a lot of burned down buildings. They used to have Devil's Night. How did you end up, getting into rap rather than getting caught up in some street shit?
I mean, I made a decision of what to do in my life, man. You know what I mean?
Was there a turning point though?
Yeah, it was turning points, because I've actually done the wrong thing, before. I've actually been in the habit of doing the wrong thing, but like I said in Clap Your Hands, rap shit saved my life because, when I had friends that was going to the studio and, kind of had a sense of belonging, it gave me something to do rather than have idle hands of, sitting around. So, it just gave me that camaraderie and, it just gave me that opportunity to be a part of something and, it kind of changed my thought patterns, you know what I'm saying? It just changed what I wanted to do in my life. And, I've been able to see the world with the music, so obviously it was a pretty good decision,
You're blowing the fuck up. You're on a stone's throw.
Peanut Butter Wolf started it. Been in Los Angeles. Label's been in existence for over 10 years, so yeah, it's based out of L.A.
How did they end up picking you up then? You're nowhere near L.A.
Well, I was featured on a track called Strap with J Dilla on the J-Dilla project, Champion Sound, and I was on the song, and they came to the Detroit Electronic Festival. Me and Dilla performed it live, and Peanut Butter Wolf was in attendance. So after we rocked it live, he said he wanted to possibly do some work with me. And shortly after they went back to Cali, Dilla got sick and passed. And shortly after, I signed the paperwork. But the initial seed was planted while he was still alive. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was something I was gonna do.
I've heard you say before that you respect the sacrifice that Dilla made to even work with you. What did you mean by that when you said that?
Not saying the talent level dropped off at all, but I know financially I couldn't do something that somebody else would do, and I knew he was a producer that made his mark in the game, so he could have very easily been giving those beats to somebody that was paying him, so and by him being busy and having the schedule that he had to take time out to invite me into his home to record music, let me know that I had something in me that that he believed in, so. I think that was the sacrifice because, so many people chase money that, they tend to forget what their passion is. Sometimes you end up doing 10 things in a day that you hate to do just for the simple fact of getting money. And when the process of doing those 10 things, you haven't done one thing that you love to do. You know what I'm saying? And what he loved to do was, make beats and hear the MCs he liked to hear over his beats. And I think that was the biggest sacrifice. It was a financial sacrifice, and, that was big in him, so that kind of made me get more focused on what I was trying to do and, take my craft a lot more serious.